All right, back home after 2 games on the road, finished 1-1. Let's start with the LA game. Started slow, but then almost came back at the end.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we did start slow. That's part of the thing that we're trying to correct and fix in practice is how we start the games, because the way we finished the last couple have been really good. And so I think if we come out with that same intensity from the get-go, we're not having to fight back, and we can increase a lead instead of trying to fight to get in a position to win.
That LA game again, you had some family there. Was it pretty fun to go play in front of your family for the first time in the D-League?
No, yeah, it was great. I got a chance to see my mom, and my little brother come up, and he's an up-and-coming player, so it's always good when he can watch big brother. I'm not just giving him advice, verbal advice. He can see the things that I try and preach to him, so it's always good when you got family there.
And then we go to Texas, and again start a little bit slow, and then all of a sudden, about halfway through the first quarter, you guys, just
caught fire.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
caught fire.
23 three-pointers made for the team, franchise record. You yourself, 31 points. Just talk about that game.
It was, sometimes you can get caught up in how well we played on offense, but we kind of failed to see some of the things that we could have done better, because, you're not going to, the 23 threes in a game that comes around once every, it doesn't come around, all the time. So, it was great to be a part of something like that, but we also had to break down the film and see some of the things that we could improve on, because, we're not going to shoot and make 23 threes every game. Not to say we can't shoot it well, but, there were still things that we could improve on, and, I thought we got after it today. It's probably one of the hardest practices that we had, and I think guys got better, which is the plan.
On Thursday, you have the annual Christmas game. Rio Grand Valley has come to town. What's going to have to happen for us to get another win?
They're up and down. That's part of the reason why I just said where there were some things we had to look at, because defensively, if we play, and we come out and we don't come out with that intensity, they're liable to run up the score, to an outrageous, an alarming number, that maybe they're shooting 23 threes on us. So, they're a team that kind of pushes in transition and gets shots up. So our defense and the way we start the game has to be on point.
With it being Christmas week, we'll switch a little bit away from basketball. Just, growing up, what was the favorite Christmas present that you've ever gotten?
I remember in 5th grade, I walked outside and I had my first basketball hoop that it was actually mine. It was my basketball hoop, and I remember walking outside and I almost missed it. I walked around for like 2 or 3 minutes because they sent me outside by myself. I walked around for like 2 or 3 minutes trying to figure out what was new, and my dad comes out and smacks me over the head. And, you don't see this, this basketball hoop in the front. And so that was the best gift I ever got. I didn't leave it alone. I ran that thing into the ground.
And then just one last question here. Favorite Christmas movie of all time?
Christmas Story. Easy.